Hey friends, it's another day of MS Awareness Month, and today is part 2 of our spring cleaning, skincare and cosmetics. I've dumped out my makeup bag and we're going to go through some of the products that I've been using to help clean up what I'm putting on my body, not just putting in my body, because we know that we need to address both. It's important to eat clean foods to really heal our body from the inside out, but we equally need to pay attention to what we're putting on our body, because our skin is going to absorb 60% of those ingredients that we put on our body. So super important to pay attention to your lotions, your mascaras, your lip gloss, all those things that we're using, especially on a daily basis. So first, a couple ground rules when we're talking about proper skincare. Half your body weight in ounces of water. You want to make sure that you're getting properly hydrated. That's what's going to give you that amazing glow that many of us have paid way too much more money, more than we'd be willing to admit, at the cosmetic counter to get that good glow. Half your body weight in ounces of water is going to get you super close to that, and so much more than the expensive products at the cosmetic counter. You also want to make sure that you're washing your face before you go to bed and before you work out. Especially before you work out, because as you're sweating, you don't want the makeup to get clogged in your pores. You want your skin to be open so that you can sweat out any toxins and not get all mixed up with the makeup there. But you don't have to worry about washing your face when you first wake up in the morning, especially in the winter months. You could be stripping a lot of natural oils from your skin unnecessarily. And then last but not least, if you find that you have chronic skin issues, acne, rashes, hives, different things like that, that you have not been able to identify the source of, it would be worth trying an elimination diet. I have a lot of clients that have had skin issues. We take them through an elimination diet and it clears up. Your skin is oftentimes a direct reflection of your overall health, specifically your gut health. So if you know that you're having some chronic skin issues, send me a message or consider going on an elimination diet and see if you can get to the root of it, because if you can heal your gut, a lot of times you're healing your skin there too. So it's worth giving a try. Now let's dive into our skincare and makeup products. As I said, I've dumped everything out here. What I'm suggesting here is not necessarily the best products on the market. This is very much a work in progress for me. Because as I have really done a lot of work to clean up my diet, probably about a year ago I started looking at my skincare products, and I'm continually learning more and more each day. So each time I have to replace a bottle, I'm always trying to see, is there a next level of something that I can be putting on my skin so that it's not creating stress or adding to inflammation. It's something that's actually healing to my body. So I say that just to preface it. These aren't necessarily the end-all be-all of products, but it's what I've transitioned to most recently and wanted to share with you. If you do have skin sensitivities, like super sensitive skin, or if you have celiac, you want to make sure that you're doing your own research to understand what your sensitivities are. Read the ingredient labels. Do not just trust the recommendation of somebody at a cosmetic counter. I have gone into Sephora a number of times, asked for gluten-free products, asked for more natural products, and they go away, they come back and they say, yes, this is gluten-free, and then I do a little bit more research and find out that it's not. So you really have to be your own advocate with things like that, and also know that companies may change their formulas over time. So it's always good to stay on top of things and make sure that the products that you're using are always aligned with what your body will tolerate. So that said, let's jump in. The first thing that I have here is a good moisturizer. You always want to make sure that you're moisturizing your skin well. I've been using one, Juice Beauty. I like the fact that it is organic and gluten-free. Gluten-free in that they don't use gluten ingredients, but it does, they can't guarantee that there's no cross-contamination. So again, if you have celiac, make sure that you're doing your homework from that perspective. And I also love that this has an SPF in it. Super important for when you're going outside, especially in the spring and summertime. The BB cream that I use, I'm not a huge like foundation person, but I sometimes want something just a little bit more than powder. So Tarte is a brand that I've really started to, or that I've used for a number of years now. And this is serves as both a moisturizer, a foundation, SPF. They do not use any gluten-containing ingredients, but not 100% gluten-free. I do use their blush. They have an exposed, I was going to say scent, but we don't have scented blushes. The color, exposed color is a really nice one. It's just like a nice neutral one there. And then my absolute favorite, I love me a good mascara, so Tarte's. Again, is a gluten-free, or excuse me, does not contain gluten ingredients, so that's a nice one there. And I feel like out of all of the natural, more natural products, that Tarte was the one that gave me the most like length and volume and all those other things that you want in a mascara, but had a more natural version of it. So that's probably, out of all the products that I use, one of my absolute favorite. And then in terms of blush, I recently came across this one, Milk Makeup. This is a holographic stick, so it's a little bit more, it's like a stick that you would brush on your cheeks there. I can't say that I absolutely love it, and the more that I look into it, I think it is a little bit more natural than the ones that are in the average cosmetic store, but that doesn't really say too much because so many of them have so many chemicals. So you got to keep, it's all relative there. And then last but not least, a little lipstick. I have been using Bite. So they have just regular lipsticks. I did get this one at Sephora. Not all of their products are gluten-free, so check again if you have a super sensitivity there. And then the Luna Nester. This is a really nice lip gloss that I got. This was not from Sephora. Oh, I can't remember the name of the store where I got it, but Luna Nester, they definitely have a website where you can get all their stuff. So bottom line, make sure that you're paying attention to the ingredients that are in your skincare and your makeup. If you want to check the ones that are in your cosmetic bag now, you can bring your cosmetic bag over to the computer or to your phone, log on to EWG.org, the Environmental Working Group is an organization. They have a Skin Deep page on their website. And what you do is you just enter in whatever products you're using, and it will give it a score from 1 to 10. And based on that, you'll be able to see the level of potential harm it could do to your skin and to your body, or the level of chemicals that it has in it. So I like to kind of use that as a benchmark, and I'm always trying to see if I can get that number down to like a 1 or a 2 would be the ideal. So just wanted to share this with you guys because I know there's so many different products out there, and for the longest time I just wanted to and kept turning a blind eye to all of the fabulous like MAC lip glosses and all the amazing colors, and then I really started to think about it, and especially the ones that are on your mouth, like they're right by your mouth. So the likelihood of you ingesting them, if you have lipstick on a regular basis, you drink them out of a cup, and the risk of you consuming, so to speak, some of those chemicals, it's just too high. And as I'm really looking to improve my body's health and create as much of a healing environment as possible, it really was something that I think is worth investing in. And hope that this was helpful for you guys. Hope it inspires you to take a look at the cosmetics that you guys are using. If you have a particular brand that you like, please share it below. If you know somebody with an autoimmune disease or looking to improve their health, please share this with them, tag them in this video, and stay tuned for another great video. Take care, guys. Bye.